In this video, we will discuss about another skin cancer disease, that is melanoma. We will cover how the melanoma development occurs and how it progresses or metastasizes to different part of the body. So in the top left figure, it is the general overview how these melanocytes occur. So it occurs within the patients that already have these defective melanocytes, or these defects can be generated using UV radiations. And so patients that have this kind of genetic defects, then with time leads to the accumulation. These genetic defects will be accumulated. That is, these mutations will continue to this one mutations will continue to affect or lead to the other mutations. And with time, this accumulation of mutations will lead to the melanocytes hyperplasia. And this melanocyte hyperplasia, after that, it will leads to this melanoma formation within in situ, and then it metastasizes into the different part of the body such as lungs and liver, and that will leads to a stage where it is difficult to uh, diagnose the patient. So let us just understand how this zoom in view of this metastasis occur, how this zoom in view of this metastasis occurs. So here is the bottom figure shows about how this melanoma metastasizes to a different part of the body. So this melanoma will lead to the release of the exosome, and this exosome then migrate either to the lymph node tissue, or they can migrate directly to the organs. And the lymph node tissue migration is just, you can say that, close to the close to the origin of the skin cancers, or close to the place where these genetic mutations are found. And this migrate to distal organs, it means that it can migrate to different parts of the body such as lungs, pancreatic cancers. And how these migrations might occur, uh, these migrations uh, this migration of melanoma to different part of the body, or the metastasis of the melanoma, is characterized into three different pathways. So first one is this non-EMT melanoma cells that leads to the passive intravasation. So this non-EMT means non-epithelial to mesenchymal transition. It means the cells does not have these transportation properties. They will transport via this passive intravasation, that can be seen here. That melanoma cells, because of the neighboring forces, it might lead to this passive intravasation. And once it leads to the blood vessels, where with the help of circulations of the blood, it can migrate to different part of the body. The next one is this EMT melanoma cells. In this case, the melanomas has acquired the mesenchymal characteristics. The mesenchymal cells has the property to transport from one part of the body to another uh, part of the body. And so these EMT melanoma cells uh, then this move from the site of the origin to the blood vessels, and after that it will lead to the active intravasation. And the third categories that has been characterized is this EMT and non-EMT melanoma cells. So when the EMT melanoma cells uh, uh, transport from the site of the origin to the metastasis site of different organs or at different part, then it will also carry some of the non-EMT melanoma cells. So in this case, this is the combination of the first two process, that is EMT and non-EMT melanoma cells, and also this it will have this active and passive intravasation. So when there is active intravasation, then these tumor cells will pass to the will move into the intravascular site, into the blood vessels, and after that it will uh, when it reach at the site of when it reach at different organs, it will then acquire this EMT characteristic. That is, it will again convert it into the mesenchymal to epithelial transition, and that will help in this extravasate. That will help in the extravasate into the extravasate the tumors into the other part of the body. For example, it is shown here these tumor cells. First, it has acquired EMT characteristics, thereby it it is able to intravasculate into the blood vessels there, and when it reaches near the liver, it will extravasculate. It will acquire the MET characteristic, and that helps in this extravasculate, and after passing through this extracellular matrix, it can reach to this liver, and there it will metastasize. And if the cells are passive, then it will lead, then in that case the dormant tumor cells will go on the transdifferentiate, and it then converted into this endothelial cells, and thereafter it will leads to endothelial to mesenchymal transition, and this endothelial to mesenchymal transition helps those dormant tumor cells to metastasize to the different part of the organs, and that can be seen here. This is how the melanoma can metastasize into the different part of the body, such as liver, lungs, and it has been characterized in three different methods, and the last method is just a combination of both the first and second method. If you need to understand more about this melanoma development and progression, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.